Oh, fasten your seatbelt, folks. This is a fast one. This is Breakfast at Tiffany's by Deep Blue Something. Really straight ahead left hand. 3 chords, D, G, A, and reverse the G and the A in the chorus, and that's it. The challenge in this one is the 16th note strumming pattern. I love songs that have sort of medium tempo, but they've got the 16th note groove going. It's a lot of fun, and it's great practice if you're looking for a bit more control in your right hand and to see how your pick's going to behave and all that. The riff is this. I'm sure you know it. That's slow. Let me put the Beatbuddy on. Repeat. And again, just reverses in the chorus. Very easy in the left hand, nothing scary there, but I want to thank you for coming back. Shane here from Guitar Work, glad to be back. This is lots of requests for this one over the years. 1994, this song was put out, Breakfast at Tiffany's by Deep Blue Something. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for coming back, and hit that like button, everything, all that YouTube stuff helps me a great deal. It's been great to hear from so many of you in the comments and suggestions, and again, many requests for this one over the years. And as I said, I like this one because the left hand is basically on autopilot, but this guy is getting a good workout. So I'd like to talk to you about some things that maybe bad things happen to good people when we try to play fast. We get loud, the pick goes flying, and everything just goes badly. But let's see if we can solve that today. I've got a couple of sheets for you here. As always, if you can head to patreon.com/guitar@work, 2 pages here, song sheets, Breakfast at Tiffany's. As I keep saying, Patreon does not have to be a lifelong commitment. I don't know how many songs are up there, but there's a whole lot of them. And you can do the play-alongs with me, grab the sheets, and away you go. A lot of fun, and we can communicate in there as well. And I'll be using the Beatbuddy from Singular Sound, proudly affiliated with Singular Sound, as I have been for a couple of years now. That is the Beatbuddy that you heard. Several to choose from. The links are all in the description, all that good stuff. And use that promo code GAW10 to get 10% off and help the channel. I appreciate it. Enough of that. Here's a D. This guy here, D, no problem. It doesn't matter, G, it doesn't matter how you play this A chord. There's so many fingerings for an A. Some people do it this way, some people do it this way, this way. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're comfortable with. D, and here's a G, here's an A. So in your verse section, you're getting this little riff here. That's your middle finger coming off. We'll talk about the right hand in just a sec, but the pinky's going on. And off. And it gets a bit soupy there on the recording, but that's it. He's going. Then to G, then to an A. Okay, so let's do that again. D. Maybe it's not even worth mentioning, but in the very first, just in the intro, it only happens once in the song that I can hear. The very last one, he just raised that pinky up to an A sus4 on the 3rd fret. Now, depending what you're using for fingering on the A, I just have to bring my pinky up like that. You may have to add a pinky or whatever you have to do, but it's just in the last 3 strums that he gets that. And if you're wondering about the right hand already, 16th notes. If this is the quarter note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So 16th notes, you have 4 attacks for every one of those beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 attacks, meaning 4 strums, down, up, down, up. That equals 1 beat. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E. There's lots of ways to count that. 1 E and 2 E and 3. That can make a medium tempo song sound really fast, but it's not. It's just the subdivisions are smaller. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and I always struggle with that count, so as you may have known, for a while I count this way: walk the chicken, walk the chicken, walk the chicken, walk the chicken. That's marche la poule, both official languages here in Canada. Walk the chicken, marche la poule, marche la poule, marche la poule. That really, really helps. You shouldn't probably have to do that for very long, but sometimes it's hard for us to stay even. And one of the biggest things that I noticed happened to me too was when I play fast, it used to tell my right hand to play loud. So I'd be struggling like I was chopping down a tree. You don't want that. You want nice and light and fluffy and counterintuitive, but I found the lighter I held the pick, the better it was. I was hanging onto it for dear life, right? Because it's fast and I think it's going to fly out of my hand. But the lighter I hang onto it, the lighter the strum I get, the better sound for sure. You're not peeking out the guitar. That's it. Walk the chicken, walk the chicken, walk the chicken, walk the chicken, walk the chicken. So how about this? Just choke your strings with me here. I'm going to put the Beatbuddy on. Let's just play a few bars of straight 16ths. No chords in the left hand, just to see if you can get that right hand moving like that. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they shouldn't be getting tired. You should be able to do that all day long. Walk the chicken, 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 walk the chicken. There you go. Again, that's so important to be able to do that. And you don't have to involve the left hand at all. You can just sit there, throw a movie on, and just get that going. Lots of wrist. I find that if my strum is coming from the elbow, it gets a little strident sounding, it's a little harsh sounding. So for me, it's a clever mixture of wrist and forearm, and everything's rotating like that. And again, hanging onto that pick super loosey-goosey. So now that's fast. Well, of course, we'll slow things down a bit. But if I put the 16ths in on that main riff, here's D. That's D. Off comes the middle, and then pinky. So, and what's the right hand doing? Straight down it. Okay, get the motor running. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's not a matter of whether you're going down or up. It's a matter of this guy, right hand is static, and just move your left hand. It's the opposite of what you might think sometimes. Here's D, 3, and a 4 going. That's your main riff. Round and round it's going to go. So as you see, the left hand, I don't think it's going to be a challenge for most of us, but the right hand, the subtle little things, their accents and all that, well worth working on. That nice brushy sound for sure. And now it shouldn't be too loud. Shouldn't be too loud. So fast does not have to mean loud. The chorus, all we do is D, G, A in the verse becomes D, A, G in the chorus. So D and no movement in the left hand. So meaning no noodles, like no, you don't lift your finger off or anything. So here's a chorus: D, A, and D, A, G, D, A, G. Now remember on your chart, grab that from Patreon. On your chart, when they're bracketed on my chart, that means half the length. So the A and the G are bracketed together, which means they get 2 beats each. The D is not bracketed, it gets 4. So if you brackets, just cut everything in half. So here's the accents in the chorus. Feel this. G. Sorry, more time. A, G, D, D, A, G. There we go. D, D, A, G, D, D, A, That's your chorus, round and round. So it's either a verse or chorus. That's all there is to it. So this is an endurance thing. So it's coming in, believe it, let's just jam through. We'll do a run through right now. I'll play 2 verses and a chorus, and then maybe another verse for the slow version of the playalong, and then we'll go all the way through it. So it comes in at 110 beats a minute. How do I know that? If you go to the Beatbuddy, I've showed you this before, but how do I know what the tempo is or what pattern to use on the Beatbuddy? I went to the Singer Sound website. There is a song matching tool. If you go to the Beatbuddy menu, pull up song matching tool. I just typed in breakfast at Tiffany's. There was, give me a couple of options. I chose the first one. I'm using the Pop 6 pattern, Pop 6 that comes on your Beatbuddy, and it's at 110 beats per minute as it tells you there. And so that's pretty fast to play through. And there's a ton of songs. We've got a couple thousand songs in that database to tell you what to play, what to use in Beatbuddy. If it's not there, you can request it, and you'd be surprised how quickly they do it. And that, okay, so that, if I bring it down to 110, I'll bring it down to 90 beats a minute, and just do 2 verses, a chorus, and a verse, and jump in with me. Here comes the D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Twice. Intro. One more. First verse. D. Nothing in common. D to start from. falling apart. Second verse. You say, world come between us. Between us. Gee, I don't care. Chorus coming. Here we go. Chorus loud. A, G, D, D, A, G, D, A, G, D, and A. Now main riff coming twice. Again. Next verse. See through me. There we go. Okay, so that's it. You should be able to do that before we go. Here comes the full speed play along 110. That was at 90, and it still is fast, but I can encourage you to try to get control of your right hand. If it feels sloppy and you're barely hanging on, try to relax. Nice light brushy strokes. Okay, fast does not have to mean loud. When we go fast, I forgot to mention a thing. The right hand wants to tense up, and all the strum wants to come from the elbow, because you think, oh, I have to play fast, and you dig it. It's the opposite of what we want to do. We want to be really relaxed. I'm going to go back up to 110 beats a minute here, and here comes all the way through. And I'll thank Singular Sound in advance here. This is a Beatbuddy. I absolutely love it. And I also use the Aeros Looper, which is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful pair together. And you'll see all those in the description below, and all the links are in there as well. A promo code and all that good stuff. So here comes your full speed play along. Grab your sheets. There's an intro. Main riff happens twice. I'll try and speak out the lyrics best I can. I'll have to scroll at the bottom of page 1. Here it comes. You know what? 2, 3, intro. First verse coming out. You've got nothing in common. Common ground. Start from falling apart. Second verse, you'll say, world has come between us. Lives have come between us. I know you just don't care. Chorus, D and A, G. I think I remember the film. D, I recall. Both kind of liked it. A to G. Main riff going, into the chorus. Next verse coming down. I see you. The only one. D. How your eyes see through me. I guess I was wrong. Next verse, bottom of page 1, what now? Plain to see, we're over. Hate when things are over. So much left undone now. Scroll and a 1, chorus, page 2, and A, G, that's a D. There's A, G. I recall a D. It's a bit quieter here now. Next verse, quiet. It's called a breakdown. It's quiet. Common ground. Start from apart. Next verse, you'll say, the world has come deep between us. Lives have come deep between us. I know you deep. Last chorus now. D chorus. A, G. bottom of page 2. D. Both kind of like it. Now instrumental, verse D. 4 times. G, A, 4 times. 2. There's 3. Last one. Now chorus twice. I think I remember the film, as I recall, both kind of like it. Now another chorus, repeat that chorus. I said, what about A to G? Breakfast at Tiffany's. I think I, A to G, remember the film, as I recall, A to G, both kind of like it. D. One. Okay, now main riff D 4 times. There's 2 and 3. Last one. Ended on a D. Holy, that is fast. Okay, you should be able to do that all day long. Fast does not have to mean loud, but it often does until you get control of it. Ton of fun, guys. And boy, you will be able to play a whole lot of songs with that 16th note buzz, and you're gonna find it opens up your playing. So I know that it's not the craziest song in terms of left hand requirements, but it is such an important thing just to say, today I'm going to focus on the right hand. Easy left hand, but they really get into the nitty gritty, and you'll find it really translates well into other songs as well, even slower songs, fast songs as well. Hey, so I want to thank you for coming back. Thank you to Singular Sound and the fabulous Beatbuddy. Go grab yourself one of those. So much fun. Way more fun than a metronome. That's the Beatbuddy. And head to patreon.com/guitarwork. Grab those song sheets and many, many, many more. Lots of play along videos up there. Always have fun doing this, guys. Please subscribe. That really helps. It's everything here. And the thumbs up mean the world here on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Always happy to be here. Thanks, guys. We'll see you very soon. 1, 2, whoa, ow.